Growing and maintaining a resilient food supply. Permaculture principles. Permaculture is a holistic approach to food production that mimics natural ecosystems to create self-sustaining food systems. By working with nature rather than against it, permaculture enhances soil health, biodiversity, and long-term food resilience while minimizing waste and external inputs. Designing self-sustaining food systems. The core ethics of permaculture. Earth care. Protect and regenerate natural systems. People care. Provide for human needs in a sustainable way. Fair share. Distribute resources responsibly and minimize waste. Permaculture design principles. Observe and interact. Understand local climate, soil, and water patterns before designing a system. Catch and store energy. Use rainwater collection, solar energy, and composting to recycle nutrients. Use and value renewable resources. Favor natural over synthetic fertilizers and pest controls. Design from patterns to details. Mimic nature structures, such as layered food forests. Integrate rather than segregate. Encourage diverse plant and animal relationships to create a balanced ecosystem. Components of a self-sustaining food system. Food forests. A mix of fruit and nut trees, shrubs, vines, and ground crops that mimic a natural forest ecosystem. Polycultures. Planting a mix of species instead of a single crop to prevent disease and pests. Water management. Using swales, ponds, and rain gardens to reduce runoff and conserve water. Soil regeneration. Building soil health through composting, mulching, and green manure crops. Example: a permaculture farm might combine fruit trees, medicinal herbs, vegetable gardens, and small livestock, like chickens or ducks, that fertilize the soil and control pests naturally. Companion planting for pest control and soil health. What is companion planting? Companion planting is the practice of growing mutually beneficial plants together to naturally improve growth, prevent pests, and enhance soil fertility. Companion planting strategies. Trap cropping. Some plants attract pests away from main crops. Example: planting nasturtiums near vegetables attracts aphids, keeping them off food crops. Pest repellent plants. Some plants deter insects naturally. Example: marigolds release a scent that repels nematodes and beetles. Example: garlic and onions keep away aphids, mosquitoes, and deer. Mutual growth enhancement. Some plants support each other's growth. Example: beans fix nitrogen in the soil, benefiting nearby corn and squash. Example: basil and tomatoes grow better together. Basil repels tomato hornworms. Soil improvement. Certain plants restore nutrients. Example: clover and peas fix nitrogen, improving soil fertility. Example: deep-rooted plants like daikon radish break up compacted soil. The Three Sisters Planting Method. Indigenous knowledge. A traditional indigenous agricultural system that integrates corn, beans, and squash. Corn provides support for beans to climb. Beans fix nitrogen in the soil, improving fertility. Squash covers the ground, acting as mulch to retain moisture and suppress weeds. Tip: plant flowers and herbs near vegetables to attract pollinators and beneficial insects. Using natural fertilizers and composting. Why use natural fertilizers? Chemical-free nutrition for plants. improves soil health over time rather than depleting it, reduces environmental pollution from synthetic fertilizers, best natural fertilizers for soil health. Compost adds organic matter and beneficial microbes. Spread around plants or mix into soil. Manure, aged. High in nitrogen, improves soil structure. Apply in fall or early spring. Never fresh. Bone meal provides phosphorus for root development. Mix into soil for root crops and flowers. Wood ash adds potassium and raises soil pH. Use in moderation. Avoid acidic soils. Seaweed, kelp meal, provides micronutrients and stimulates plant growth. Soak in water to make a liquid fertilizer. Tip: avoid synthetic fertilizers that disrupt microbial life and lead to soil depletion over time. How to compost for healthy soil. Composting recycles organic waste into nutrient-rich soil amendments. What to compost: greens, nitrogen-rich, grass clippings, vegetable scraps, coffee grounds. Browns, carbon-rich, leaves, straw, shredded paper, wood chips. What not to compost: meat, dairy, and oily foods, attracts pests. Diseased plants, spreads infections. Pet waste, can carry pathogens. Composting methods: traditional pile composting. Layer greens and browns, turning occasionally. Vermiculture or vermicomposting uses worms, red wigglers, to break down organic material. Bokashi composting ferments food waste with beneficial microbes. Conclusion: building a resilient food supply. Permaculture creates self-sustaining, low-maintenance food systems that restore ecosystems. Companion planting naturally deters pests and improves soil fertility. Natural fertilizers and composting ensure long-term soil health and productivity. By following these principles, we can create abundant, regenerative food systems that support both people and the planet.